Hi, I'm Samantha McDouglas from thebridgeteachers.com. Come look over my shoulder at a defense problem.
You might recognize this hand. Last week, we sat west and declared the hand. This week, I've rotated the hand so that we are defending. East opened one diamond, showing 3 or more diamonds and an opening hand or better. West bid one no trump, showing 6 to 9 points and denying a 4-card major. When it came back to East, they bid 3 no trump, showing a very good hand, probably 18 to 21 points. After that, everyone passed. On this hand, your primary assignment is to keep track of the high hearts. If you want to try for some extra credit, you can keep track of the points in the west hand, and you can keep track of the diamond spot cards. When we practice counting a hand, keeping track of either the high cards or the shape of the hand, it is best to do so when a lot is known. When we practice keeping track of points, if no trump was bid, giving a range for one of the hidden hands, this is a great hand to keep track of points on. You do not need to do this to succeed in this hand, but it might be helpful and it might also be good practice. We are going to play through the first 7 tricks, and then you are going to have the opportunity to set this hand. Remember your assignments, they will help. Our partner led the 6 of hearts. Declare played low. We played the queen, and Declare played the king. Declare now led a diamond up. Partner played the 5. Declare played the king, and we played the 2. Declare cashed the ace of diamonds. We played the 10. Declare played the 6, and partner played the jack. Declare now played clubs. We followed suit, as did everyone else. And now Declare played the 3 of diamonds, and when we played the 3 of spades, signaling that we liked spades, Declare played the 9 of diamonds, and partner won the trick with the queen. Partner now led the 4 of spades. Declare played low. We played the king. And here we are at the end of trick 7. Before I ask you what you would lead now, let's see how you did on your assignments. How many hearts are there in the hidden hands that are above the jack? Only one. What is it? It is the ace. Both the king and the queen were played on the very first trick. Where is the ace of hearts? I would assume that it is in partner's hand. There are 2 reasons for this. What are they? The first reason is that partner led a low heart, promising an honor. And that honor could only have been the ace because they didn't have the jack, the queen, or the king. But the second reason is a good one as well. If Declarer has the ace of hearts, Declarer has 9 tricks. And they don't have any trouble taking those 9 tricks because they have a little heart in the east hand. They can simply win whatever we return, lead a heart to the ace, lead a spade back to dummy, and cash the good jack of hearts. We assume that the ace of hearts is in partner's hand because partner led a low heart, and also because if Declarer has the ace of hearts, it doesn't matter what we do. Always assume that it matters what you do. Now that is all you need to know to set this hand, and we are going to come back to that. But first, let's see how you did with your extra credit assignments, starting with the diamonds. How many diamonds are outstanding in the hidden hands? 1. And is that diamond higher or lower than the 8? It is lower. This means that the 8 of diamonds is good. It also means that Declarer, if they have the remaining diamond, cannot cross to their hand with the 8 of diamonds because the 8 of diamonds is higher than the other outstanding diamond. And bonus points to you if you know that that outstanding diamond is the 7. Where do we think the ace of clubs is? It should be in the west hand. It would be unusual for partner to have ducked 2 club tricks if they could have taken one of them. Also, if we count the points from the west hand, if they didn't have the ace of clubs, how many points would they have held? 4. They didn't have any high cards in diamonds. The ace and the king of diamonds were in dummy, and the queen and the jack were in partner's hand. If they have a high spade, it is only the jack because we can see the ace, the king, and the queen. In hearts, they held the king, but they did not hold the queen, the jack, or the ace. While it is not impossible to bid one no trump with 4 points, it would be unusual, especially if those 4 points were a king and a jack. It is much more likely, based on the fact that partner did not play the ace of clubs, and the fact that West would need the ace of clubs to come up to the points they needed for one no trump, that West has the ace of clubs. If we assume that West also has the jack of spades because they played low on this spade trick, that gives us a complete count on the high cards of the West hand. They began with the jack of spades, the king of hearts, nothing in diamonds, and the ace of clubs. How does any of this help us with knowing what to do next? Well, when we're thinking about what we're going to do, the first thing we want to do is assess the hand. And as a defender, it can be really useful to assess the hand from declarer's perspective. When declarer is planning a no trump hand, how do they assess the hand? By counting winners. And how many winners do they have now? They have 9 winners. They have the good ace and queen of spades, they have the good 8 of diamonds, and they have the good ace of clubs. Can declarer take all 4 of these winners? No. Which winner is declarer going to struggle to take? The ace of clubs. Why? Because declarer doesn't have any way to get to their hand. Declarer has 2 high cards left in their hand, the ace of clubs and the jack of spades. There are no clubs in the east hand, and there are no little spades in the east hand. So assuming that neither we nor our partner lead clubs, declarer won't be able to take a trick with the ace of clubs. This is very important. If we can identify the problem that declarer has, we can capitalize on it. And the problem that they have is that they really only have 8 winners now. The 5 that they've already taken, the 2 spades, and the diamond, because they cannot get to the ace of clubs. So our primary focus is making certain that we don't lead a club so that declarer can take their ace of clubs. But that's not enough. We also need to make certain that we don't create another winner for declarer so that we give them their 9th trick. With all of this in mind, what should we lead now? We should lead ace spade. And I know it seems absolutely crazy to lead something that you know you're going to lose. And even worse, partner led hearts. Partner is trying to make their hearts good. Aren't I always saying that it's worth giving up a trick to make your suit good? Most of the time, it is. But here, it is not. Because that trick that we're giving up is the trick that declarer needs to make the hand. If we make the jack of hearts good, declarer now has 9 tricks without taking a trick with the ace of clubs. If we make the jack of hearts good, declarer is going to make this hand. Do we want partner's ace playing before or after declarer's jack? After. If partner's ace is playing before the jack becomes good. And if we lead hearts, we make the jack good. If partner plays the ace, declarer will play low, and now the jack is good. And if partner doesn't play the ace, the jack will win the trick. We need partner to be able to play after declarer, which means that we need declarer leading from the east hand. Now, you don't have to have put all of these pieces together. The only really important pieces of information that you need to know are that partner has the ace of hearts, and that if we lead hearts now, we're going to make the jack good. And we can avoid that simply by leading spades. Declarer is always going to take a trick with the ace and the queen of spades. When we lead a spade, we are not giving declarer something that they don't already have. Those cards are already good. But if we lead a heart, we are creating a trick for declarer. Let's look at all four hands. If you blindly lead a heart because this is partner's suit and you know partner has the ace, declarer is going to make this hand. Because no matter what partner does, the jack of hearts is going to win. And declarer now has 9 tricks. If we go back, we can't lead a club, but we absolutely can lead a spade. And we want to lead a spade because we're not giving declarer anything. Declarer can always take this trick. But now, declarer only has 8 tricks. They don't have 9 tricks, and they have no way to get to the ace of clubs. Declarer's only hope to create a trick here is to take a trick with the jack of hearts. But declarer can't do that. Because if declarer plays a low heart, we will win the 8 and put declarer right back in dummy. And now, declarer can delay the inevitable by cashing a diamond, but eventually they will have to lead a heart to partner, and whichever heart they lead, partner will win and cash the last heart. If we go back, it doesn't help declarer to lead the jack, preventing our 8 from winning, because now all of partner's hearts are good. Partner can cash the 3 heart tricks, setting the hand. Let's go back to the beginning of trick 8 when we have this really tough decision to make. The more information you can compile, the easier it is to make these decisions. If you know exactly what's going on in the hand, you can see that you cannot lead a heart because it gives declarer the contract. But even if you don't have all of that information, as long as you know that the jack and the ace are the 2 outstanding hearts, and because partner led low, they promised an honor and have to have the ace, then you know not to lead a heart now because it will make the jack good. A lot of times in no trump, giving up a trick to make the rest of the suit good is worth it. But when you're down to the end of the hand and declarer has set up their suits and they're nearly ready to cash out, you don't want to give them a trick they shouldn't be taking. You want to exit passively and put declarer in a position where they have to lead hearts to our partner, which puts our partner in a very good position. Thank you. April showers have brought May flowers. Like and subscribe so your skills can blossom too.